Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and today I'll be looking at and recommending and reviewing the Saicoo USB 3.0 to SATA 2.5 inch adapter cable. Now what you can do with this, and the glorious thing that you can do, is via the USB 3.0, which is of course backwards compatible and up to 5 gigabytes per second of transfer data. And backwards compatible, I think it's close to 500 megabytes per second or something like that. But you can take these solid state drives, these 2.5 inch solid state drives, and via these little cheap connectors, which I love Saicoo. And I'm recommending this SATA connector from Saicoo because they have like 18-month warranty. Let me get that correct. They have 18 months warranty, and they do honor that. If you have any issues, I've been dealing with them for years. They're a really good company. If you see these on the shelf, this is how it comes packaged in there. So they've got really good shelf packaging, and they should be maybe in some stores and not just online the way their packaging looks, because sometimes you buy these adapters and cables and stuff and they kind of come in these shady packaging, and you can tell that they're just kind of stamped their name on the outside of it. But anyway, I have a Samsung drive here, a 2.5 inch solid state drive. And then here is the SATA extension cable to the USB 3.0. And it really is super simple, because sometimes you can get these on sale a lot cheaper. This is 500 gig Samsung Evo, 850 Evo. Sometimes you can get these on sale cheaper than what you can get those that are encased in housings that are made for external drives. And you can just buy like a little small plastic case for this. Right on the outside what it's for, like family photos, if you're like me, do videos, so you might want to write the year on it if you like store things. And by the way, get a safe and just put, your marriage license, your birth certificates, your family photos and things like that on one of these drives. Super cheap. Do it like this so that you can always use this adapter, and you can buy some of these 2.5 inch drives pretty cheap, and put it in some kind of fireproof place, and into a safe, and then into a place where it's not as prone maybe to fire damage or heat damage, and just leave it and update that every year. Take your photos off your phone and stuff like that. Do yourself a favor and create a backup. It's, those memories are priceless, okay? And after having a kid now, that's something that I'm doing, and just highly recommend that. Line up the ports, super easy, and then you just snap her right in, and ta-da, that is it. And it automatically recognizes it. You get a little LED notification light when it's transferring data, when it's connecting, stuff like that on here. And it's really that easy. Let's do a quick specs check. It supports 2.5 inch SATA 1, 2, 3 hard drives, SSD, and HDD. UASP support, transfer rates up to 5 gigabytes per second, and with 3.0 backwards compatible, we know that, with 480 megabits per second for the 2.0s. And I don't have a test bench set up. There's a lot of variables that can go into data rates through ports and stuff. You see people like, hey, this. Some of these people have computer and test benches set up just for testing rates and speeds and stuff. And I don't, and I have a lot of things going on that could, change the outcome of that. But I don't see any transfer rate issues, and I use a lot of USB 3.0 devices, and it's right up there on par with everything else I use. But plug and play, hot swapping, no drive or external power needed for these. Get the LED indicator light, support SATA 3.0 hard drive, we've already covered that. Transfer data speeds, we've covered that. Backwards compatible, yes, and Windows and Mac ready to go. So anything with the drive, I'm sure it even work with the Chromebooks and stuff. And if you have one of these 2.5 drives lying around with these external connectors here, USB 3.0 connectors from Saicoo are great. I don't have an issue with it, been using it for a while, so make sure to go check it out. Link is down in the YouTube description, and make sure to explode on that subscribe button and ding that dong so that you get notified on the next product review coming. And I have another one of these little guys that I'm going to recommend that I really like. That's a good universal thing, so check that out. And also I've got a big month. Next month's a big month. And then I'll have a slowdown period for quite a few months because some things are going on that we'll talk about later. Nothing bad, it's positive. See ya.